Welcome back. We're here at the Select Medical Orange County Cup in San Clemente, California. We have the match between Ryan Sherry and James Ignatowich. I'm joined with Paris Todd. My name is Cameron Blackwood. She is going to be playing Annalie Waters in the finals on Sunday, so congratulations.
Thank you, Cameron Blackwood. I'm very excited. Very excited to see this match with Ryan Sherry and James here. We'll see. This will definitely be one for the books, a little entertaining, and there'll be a lot going on. So,
absolutely, especially with Ryan Sherry on court.
It's always a show, always something going on. But hey, you got to give him a lot of credit. It's been a long day. Still going, still fighting. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm trying to figure out where the ball is on the court right now.
James played a great match against J.W. Johnson earlier, so I'm looking for him to keep that momentum, stay aggressive, and really use that two-handed backhand roll that he was using earlier. I'm looking for him to do the same here against Sherry.
Yeah, James has been having some really good results in the last few tournaments, and it's nice to see him breaking through in singles out here. So.
Quick 1-0 there for Sherry. Sherry has much, he really flicks his forehands and his backhands.
He just has a lot of hand speed through the balls. I think that helps, tennis helps with that. Okay, here we go, 2-0. What do you think James needs to do in this match in order to keep Ryan honest, Cameron?
I think fill him out right now, but I would like to see, like I said, James has a great two-handed rolled backhand, and that would drop to low to Sherry's backhand. So I would like to see him use that. Ryan likes to play a quick-paced game. So if that starts to get a little bit out of hand, have James slow it back down a little bit, kind of find his groove, and get his patterns working.
That was a big forehand right there. There's that hand speed I was talking about. Do we know if these two have played before? Is this the first meeting between them? Don't know.
That I don't know.
I think he's getting a little slow start here, James. It's a little bit cold out. The temperature dropped a little bit. It's in the high 60s, I want to say, so hopefully he can get going here.
Ryan Sherry up a 5-0 lead.
Okay, there we go. Get a little bit of momentum going on James' side, see if he can get on a roll, get some points on his serve.
Yeah, if he rushes the kitchen, he just really needs to anticipate because of the paddle head speed that Ryan Sherry can produce, that he needs to make sure he's set or can anticipate exactly where he's going to be going.
So I actually got the opportunity before New York a few weeks ago to practice with Ryan, and we played a game. And he asked me before the game, he said, how many points do you can get? And I said, Ryan, I can get 11 points. And it was actually 0-11, so he gave me a good beat down. So he is very, very talented and very fast. So credit to Cher Bear. A little embarrassed about that one, but I'll get him the next time. Maybe I'll get some points on the board, we'll see.
He loves challenge.
Sure does. Ooh. A little wide there on the backhand side. I'd like to see him do some more rolls, maybe when James is coming in.
And James has had a hard road here to get here. He's beat Federico, he's beat Jay, had a hard battle against JW, so he's had a long, hard day, but
well, so has Sherry, though. I mean,
pickleball.
He's just completely gone through the draw and grinded, and they're both here and had some really good wins. I mean, the men's draw is just absolutely stacked, and it's so tough. Scheduling's not easy on these guys for sure. So,
yes, a lot bigger than our draw.
The 6 girls that we have. All right, so he's back on serve here at 5-2. I like the off-pace serve. Oh, he had that right there. I like the off-pace serve by Ryan just to mix it up a little bit and give his opponents a different look.
What do you do on a return when someone lofts you up a ball? on a serve.
You just gotta, I mean, try and hit the same returns that you've been hitting. You don't change anything that you're doing. Keep your hand speed going, I think, would be the #1 thing. Don't slow anything down, because when you start to slow it down because someone's hitting slow, then you start to miss some out. So you just gotta, you know, keep hitting through the ball as much as you can. All right, now we got 3-5. James is serving.
3-5.
I've actually never got the chance to see James play, so this will be a first time for me. Oh, very close. He had that one there.
Great hustle. I saw him play a little bit against Jay, and then I called his match against JW, and he was moving very well, even up at the kitchen, moving JW around and making him work for that match.
He was a little wide there on the sideline. Got a pretty good view of that. But he seems like he comes into the net really fast, and that, especially in the men's game, that gives you such an advantage when you're able to get in quickly and get in there before your opponent does.
Yeah, they really like to chip and charge versus us.
Yes. One thing about Sherry is he's very analytical when it comes to the game, and he is so well at moving the ball and seeing where his opponent is actually moving and hitting in the open court. So very admirable from him and his game. So James is a former college tennis player, is that right, Cameron?
Yes,
Oh,
I believe he
volley.
played at Vanderbilt.
Okay.
That's probably not true. Oh, that's correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
He played at Vanderbilt. Men's tennis. Men's college tennis. Oh, it's a great roll. Oh, little left-handed shot there.
As you watch, too, Ryan Sherry, he holds that ball till the last second and then decides where he's going to go. It's very deceptive.
Right. Like I said, he likes to see where his opponents are going, and he's very good at placing it and putting it in just the right spots.
Gotta get one. Gotta get one.
Ryan's giving him a little bit of talk over there on the sidelines. Don't expect anything else. Always a show. Always a show to put on. I think it's great for the sport, though, you know, Ryan's personality, and especially with all the players. I mean, he's just the man around campus, I guess you could say. So he's definitely, at all the tournaments, just the biggest personality and such a great, kind guy, and he's just awesome all around. He paid me to say that, by the way.
Need a cut.
I'll get you a little something. Oh. Yeah, I think his toe was a little on the line over there.
I like that from James, though. I think because of the fast pace that Ryan plays. Okay. Going to be taking a timeout. We're going to hear from our sponsors and get right back into this match. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
We're back here. Paris Todd alongside Cameron Blackwood. It's 6-4. Ryan Sherry's up. See if he can maintain this lead here.
Time is in. 5-6.
You missed it, man.
Little luck from the net there.
When you go into...
Oh, he did call that out, actually.
Oh, he did?
That was out. It's a bit long in the baseline. I think he rushed it on that shot a little bit. He just got to take his time a little bit more. And that's one thing you said, Cameron, is he waits till the last minute to really see where his opponent is and put the ball in the right spot. So just needs to keep doing that.
I like that idea from James. I would like him to slow down that backhand roll, though. I think he's playing to Ryan's pace right now. I'd like to see him take a little bit off, see if it doesn't rattle Sherry just a little bit.
It was a little long there on the baseline. Kind of lofty return to come in and surprise him on that one. A little change of pace. Now we got 5-6, James serving.
5-6.
Cameron, can you give a go at James's last name? I call him James for a reason because I can't pronounce his last name.
Ignatowich.
Ignatowich, okay.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, he could correct me, but that's
I'm
what
sure
I
you will later.
Yeah.
All right, now we got 6-6.
6-6.
And it's always interesting to adjust. This morning it was a little chilly and windy, and then it got hot and calmed down, and now it's back to being chilly and windy. So just really having to adjust your game, not so much change it, but adjust it throughout the day has been key for these players to still be out here today. So all the credit to them for doing just that.
Yeah, especially it's the wind swirling a little bit out here. It doesn't look like it's going really one way or the other. And another thing people don't realize too is some of our first rounds, most of the players, we have to play on some of the courts in the back, and it's actually a faster pace than the center courts here, so it takes time to adjust as well with the speed of the court.
Yep. Well, as we are going to switch sides, we'll take a break. We'll be right back with you. Welcome back, everyone. We are here at the Select Medical Orange County Cup. Happy to be with you on center court. I'm here with Paris Todd. My name is Cameron Blackwood. We have Ryan Sherry playing James Ignatowich, and a game to 15. James being up 8-6 right now. Good match. A lot of momentum shifting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Two different styles of play. Excited to see who's going to take this one. I know Sherry's got some fight in him, so he's not going to go down quietly.
He's not going down easy, that's for sure. James got off to a bit of a slow start here, but it's nice to see him on the change, kind of get up and take the lead, and love to see a fight back from Ryan and make this a good match. So we'll see what both guys can do here.
Okay, we just have that James has been charged with a timeout. So with the side change, he also got charged with a timeout. He just needed a little bit extra time to get set. And he went to the restroom. Got it. Got
Take
what you
all
got to
the
do.
timeouts that you need, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't need them later on.
All right, James to serve, 8-6.
Time is in. 8-6. Point.
And it worked, up 9-6.
Yeah.
9-6.
That's a little wide there on the sideline. All right, we got 6-9, Ryan serving. Let's see if he can go on a little bit of a run here on his serve and tie up. I would like to see him roll that backhand a little bit sharper. If not, I think James does, when he comes in, he covers the cross court quite well, even maybe putting that up the line and keeping him a little bit honest on that side. But I mean, the men in general have such good backhand cross court rolls, so it's a tough shot for sure. Wow, great passing
I
shot
like
right
that
there.
from James. That little switch up flick serve goes right into the drive. Great change up on his part.
Almost had that one over there. It just shows the wheels of Ryan Sherry there. I do think he is hesitating to come in. I think on that return, he needs to take that and come in. I think he's asking if how many timeouts he has left. He might want to use one here.
I agree with you, P, though. I thought he was going to follow that in, and he almost did, and then retreated back to the baseline. I'd like to see him continue going forward.
Well, especially in the men's game, if you stay back, you allow your opponent to really dictate the play and move you around. Instead of if you come in, you're able to cut off their angles a little bit cleaner. Not so much women's game, I would say, as much as we try and get in. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult, but all right, now we got a timeout here by Ryan Sherry.
Yes, as Paris taught me in our first match today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We're here at the Select Medical Orange County Cup in San Clemente at Lifetime. We have James Ignatowich serving 12-6 against Ryan Sherry.
There you go. I like how he followed that one. Oh, that's just such a good two-handed backhand up the line there. I think when Ryan comes in, he needs to cover one side or the other just to try and take away his angles and keep James, a little bit more honest and keep him thinking a little bit more.
Sometimes you can return right down the middle, and what that does is it makes your opponent have to choose on which side they're going versus covering one side and leaving another open.
Oh, that was just wide on that sideline. Good hustle from Sherry, though. He just needs to get into the net and try and make these points as short as possible. James is just really swinging away here.
And he's brought it to match point, 14-6.
Oh, that's a great shot. Just great
Sherry said
passing
too
shots.
good. Great
Just
match, great
grand
run by
shots.
both of these guys. Great run by Ryan Sherry today, and great win by James. So thank you for staying with us. Please don't go anywhere. We still have more pickleball from Lifetime here in San Clemente. See you soon.
Bye.
Too quick for it, peeling off like the